The first question was on their preference for the location of a new Guam Memorial Hospital.
The factors that have gone into the location is first, space, acreage, and in a central location. We now have a hospital in the west side of the island. We would like to have a hospital in the east side of the island, and that is more accessible to the south, the central, and of course, there is already a hospital in the northern side.
The doctors want to be able to get to a hospital faster because their existing operations, for the most part, are more along the Tamuning central part of the island, north central. And so we already have an existing plot of land that's been identified. There's a generous family that donated it to us years ago at the Oka Point. And so if we can stay focused on the fact that we have to have a functional facility that works for our existing system of care, I think the best place for a hospital is up in Oka Point.
The candidates were also asked about their plans to alleviate the nursing shortage.
With increased nursing salaries, pay increase, because we saw that nurses were leaving for better compensation. We also work very closely with the University of Guam. We've given them resources and financial aid to expand their nursing capabilities.
To address those issues, we absolutely need to be making the investments into building up the available nursing workforce. The medical professionals I've spoken with have been sharing with me that the investments that have been made thus far are not adequate. And this administration has had emergency powers to be able to do those things. They've had enormous amounts of funding to be able to do those things. And for us to be having a conversation now where that isn't resolved is very, very disheartening.
And then there was one controversial topic not directly related to the medical field that came late in the debate and was raised by San Nicolas himself in a discussion about proposed legislation that would allow for the posting of unsubstantiated misconduct by doctors. He referenced the recent release of the House Ethics Committee report, which recommended that the Justice Department review his alleged misconduct.
I have some experience with unsubstantiated claims. I know how damaging they can be. I know how they can hurt families. I know how there are people in this room who can take unsubstantiated claims and use it to hurt families. I know that there are people in this room who sanction those kind of things to be happening. So I can absolutely empathize that unsubstantiated claims have no business being put out there in ways that are going to be harmful to you or to your families.
I talked about unsubstantiated claims. What the congressman is talking about is the ethics report. And if you read the ethics report, the report says that they have found substantive evidence. And so I am talking about unsubstantiated claims, not substantiated evidence.
The Lieutenant Governor candidates Josh Tenorio and Sabrina Salas Matanani also took questions. You can watch the full 2-hour event on our Facebook and YouTube pages. For KOAM News, I'm Nestor Lecanto.